Real people, radical faith, eternal impact.
The sea air of Smyrna was thick with incense and tension. It was the mid-2nd century, nearly 100 years after Christ's resurrection, and the Roman Empire still ruled with an iron hand. To call Jesus Lord instead of Caesar was considered treason, yet in the city of Smyrna, one man stood as a shepherd to the growing flock of believers, a man named Polycarp. Polycarp had been born around the year 69 AD, not long after the Apostle Paul's letters were still being read aloud in gatherings across Asia Minor. Tradition says he was personally taught by the Apostle John, the same disciple who leaned on Jesus' chest at the Last Supper. Polycarp grew up listening to those who had seen the Lord with their own eyes. That closeness to the apostles made him one of the final living links to the first generation of Christians. As Bishop of Smyrna, Polycarp became known for his humility and authority. He guided his people through waves of persecution and theological confusion. Heresies were spreading. Some denied that Jesus came in the flesh. Others claimed hidden knowledge was the way to salvation. But Polycarp held firmly to the gospel he had received from the apostles. "Whosoever does not confess that Jesus Christ has come in the flesh," he wrote, "is Antichrist." His letters to the churches reveal a pastor's heart, urging believers to love one another, to pray for their enemies, to walk faithfully even when the world despised them. The early historian Irenaeus, who knew Polycarp as a young man, wrote, "I can still hear the voice of that blessed and apostolic man, how he spoke of his conversations with John and with others who had seen the Lord, how he repeated their words and what he had heard from them about Christ." Under Polycarp's leadership, the Christian community of Smyrna thrived. But its growing influence stirred resentment among local pagans and Jews loyal to Rome. They accused Christians of atheism, for refusing to worship the empire's gods, and of disloyalty to Caesar. As pressure increased, Roman officials demanded public allegiance, burn incense to Caesar and say, "Caesar is Lord." Polycarp refused. He taught his people to respect authority, but never to compromise faith. He wrote, "If we please Christ in this present world, we shall also inherit the world to come." His steadfast teaching soon drew attention from the Roman governor. The empire saw him not merely as a preacher, but as the heart of the Christian resistance in Asia. If Polycarp could be silenced, perhaps the movement would die out. When persecution broke out, many believers were arrested and tortured. Polycarp's followers urged him to escape into the countryside. At first he agreed, not out of fear, but so others might not be